Welcome guys, hello guys and welcome to the ERL Season 6 F2 race. F2 race is round 9 I believe in the Belgium. We are at Belgium here today and we should be in store for some great racing today. Belgium does produce quite really good races around here most of the time. Many straights here, so getting away from people at the start will be quite crucial. Getting good starts and launches will be very crucial. It's quite, in a way, an up undulation track. It tends to, you can spin out very easily. The curbs around here are lethal. They are very lethal around here, and it is crucial to find a right balance with the car and with the track as well. It's quite a low downforce type of circuit. With these new cars, you take corners quite at very high speed, so downforce is probably lower than what used to be in previous years. But let's just go on board with someone who's on a lap, and let's start with Wesley. He's on soft tyres, which is interesting. So he's just started on his lap now. Let's see how he goes through Rouge. So he goes into 8th gear just before Rouge, and no issues whatsoever for him there. He's going to open DRS wide open. He's in hot lap mode on the straights. I'm not sure if that's correct, but hot lap is not as fast as overtake on straights. So I'm hoping he knows that, and he revs out 6th gear, changes down into 2nd for that extra rotation, by into the corner. Goes up into 5th momentarily, but shifts down to 4th, and then up shifts to 5th again. Sorry, short. Shifts down to 6th. You can keep in 7th there. It gives you better balance if you keep in 7th. You don't lose the rear suddenly. All clean through there, and Team Cat sets a 42.5 as a banker. Nigel's is a 44.1 on softs. Team Cat is on the supers. The strategy is fairly simple. It's a one stop from, you can do super to medium, or you can do soft to medium. It is completely what people prefer, but super to medium seems like the quicker option. Soft to take, you do need to warm them up properly. And NN599 is on provisional pole with a 41.9. Wesley does a 43 flat on soft, so not a bad lap at all. As Gamer NL goes into P2 with a 42 flat. These are all bankers for these guys. I'm sure most of these guys can go faster than 42s, and a pole time will be around a 41.5 for everyone around. 41.5 will be probably the pole position lap. It's got someone who's on the lap. Vanquish is on mediums. Now this is interesting because you do kind of get a feel. He is a very quick driver. He is in time trials. He's very fast. He's just backed off. He might have extended the track earlier. He's backed off massively. He's going for another run, so he's fueled up the car. Shifts down to 1st just to get extra rotation. Verstappen on mediums is a 43.6. That's a very good lap actually on 43.6. I'm not sure if he is on the lap. Seems like he's on the lap, he's going for it. Let's go on ball and Vanquish, who's actually in front of him. Ahead of him on track. Very stable through then. He should theoretically go ahead of Verstappen if he's kept his lap together and didn't extend anywhere. The top 6 are all in the pits after having done their first runs on the supers. Vanquish is a 43.6 as well. But Verstappen is the quickest guy on the mediums. And I think Vanquish has gone for another run because I can already... Yeah, he has gone for another run. So shifts down to 5th, but then moves to 4th to get the rotation. And interestingly, he takes the corner in 4th and not shifts up to 5th. I feel like it does give you better traction when you shift up to 1 gear higher. It does give you better traction. But the top 4 are on their out lap, so clearly going for quicker lap times here. But still 9 minutes left in the session, so probably they'll have this run and then one more, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not sure why Vanquish is still on those mediums. As Nigel moves out of the way for Vanquish, doesn't hold him up whatsoever. Donkey Dan's right on the lap. Robin, is he on the lap? Yes, he is. He is on the lap, yeah. And Vanquish's gone into the pits. Gamer no, he's still on his out lap. And so is NM599 on his out lap. Maragino 23 has just started his lap now into turn 1. Shifts down to 1st, race rotation, quickly short shift up to 2nd. And off he goes going up to Auto Rouge. Oh, a bit of a twitch there at Auto Rouge. And on the top of Radion. I'm not sure why these guys are taking the camera straight in a hot lap. I'm pretty certain overtake is more straight line speed. It shifts out to 7, doesn't rev out in 6. But it does give you better stopping power if you just rev out the gears, and apparently it does protect the engine. Robin, it might have extended the track actually. So he's gone back into the pits, but Nigel, what has happened to him here? Has he just spun it? Oh, Gamer NL? He just got a 5-place grid penalty. Maragino 23 is on provisional pole. It's a Ferrari 1-2 at the moment. So he is on provisional pole. Gamer now, I'm sure he's gonna be very furious. So this is a 5-place grid penalty. I'm not really sure what happened between them. So looking at the tyres, top 8 all on gone out on supers. Verstappen is just about to start his lap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is. And Wesley might have extended the track. As he opens the RS wide up, and he's still in hot laps, which is weird in my opinion. Why he's doing that when overtake does give you more straight line speed. Maybe it's just a glitch. Oh, he's on the grass there. That's gonna cost him time. And his tyres have got now grass as well. It doesn't help the cause, and he spins. He gets on that curb and just spins. He would want to get another set of tyres on now. Vanquish is on soft tyres. And then 599, he's on the lap. Let's just go on board with him with his final sector. He's 2/10 up actually on his previous best time. So this could be a provisional pole time if he just does a great job in that bus stop chicane and does not mess it up. This could be provisional pole. He may challenge his teammate for pole here. It is provisional pole. By 2/10 of a second, he improves his time. It's a 41.7. It's a 41.7. That's astonishingly quick. Here's another lap. Robin, he's in sector 1 with 29.3. So it is. He can't mess this lap up. Gamer now, he's just gone out now. He's on soft tyres. No way you can beat a 42 flat with soft tyres unless he's got mega pace. He's trying to warm those tyres up as much as he can. Robin, he's. Is this his fastest lap? I'm hoping it is because he's got one more shot at a lap. Let's see. And he goes provisional pole with a 41.4. That is a stonking lap. That is a lap for the ages, in my opinion. That's astonishing. It is. Robin in qualifying, he is a very hard man to beat in qualifying. Wesley in front, he's just gone out. He's probably got a new set of tyres on now. Man, what a lap! And he is. I'm not sure how much he's clear by. He's 2/10s clear. And the person in third place is 4/10 behind. This is amazing. The lap he's just pulled out. I mean, he generally tends to leave it quite late as he locks up there, but he tends to leave it quite late until he just pulls out his best lap time. The Vanquish retires with a 42.4 on soft tyre, so he will start on that tyre. Let's see who else is on the lap. Oh, and that is wide for Gamer and L2000. That's wide as well. He may have extended, and he did. He did extend. And he is not happy, and he has that 5 place grid penalty coming his way as well, which will demote him At best it's P9. But your other people on laps, well, Donkey Dan, he's about to start his lap actually. Team Kate, he's about to start his lap as well. Verstappen, oh, he's going to be tight on time here. Verstappen's going to be tight on time here, or no, he's going into pits. So he's not going to improve on that 42.4 that he said earlier. Robin retires from the, and then 599 also retires. Maragino 23, he's got one more. This is his last shot at pole. Gamer NL, he's going to be out. Is he? Yeah, he finished over. Maragino 23. Where is Wesley as well in all of this? He's up. He's on. He's just about to enter the finals in the final sector. But Maragino 23 is on the final sector now, so he's got it all to do now in this final sector. He needs to be perfect in this bus stop chicane. He needs to get the best possible exit. He's got a lot of time to make up with 4/10. That is a lot of time. But could he do it? Let's just see. As he understeered through the last corner. Is a provisional pole? No, but he does qualify his teammate. It's still 0.2 of a second, isn't it though? Wesley 42.7. It's not a brilliant lap time from him. So Wesley finishes in P9, but what a lap from Robin. He's 2/10s clear. Maragino 23, he is in P2. Seems to be like it's gonna be it's gonna be a very good race. And it's pretty much all Dutch. It's an all Dutch grid we have here. Yeah, it's all pretty much all Dutch except for NN599, who is British. So here is your top three, or shall I say the grid order. Robin, who's on pole position, Maragino 23 in P2, Donkey Dan P3. He actually had a last gasp, which is P3 for him, and then 599 P4, Gamer NL in P5. Those are your top 5 for the Belgian Grand Prix. Strategy, as I said, it is a simple one stop. Super soft to medium, and it seems like there's no rain. There is no rain. And there is no rain for the race. Well, I'm hoping there is no rain in the race. F3 was the F3 race was qualifying all wet, and the race was all wet. We got quite the very opposite here. Quali all dry, and the race seems to be all dry, unless there is rain at the end. Spa does tend to be quite notorious for changeable conditions. So we shall see. Well, it should be a good race, but we are set for the formation lap here. We've got 12 drivers. Gamer NL, he got that 5-place grid penalty, so he starts in P11. And he's starting on supers actually, which is interesting. I'm not sure if he had to qualify. He qualified on that tire, but I'm sure if you're outside the top 10 you start on a fresh set of tyres, but still it doesn't really matter. Rinky Morris on the other hand is going very extreme, and he's starting on mediums. You better hope those tyres have a lot of temperature at the start, because those tyres take an absolute age to warm up. So the top 6 are all on the super soft. Because, of course, because the top 10 qualify on that tyre, you start on that tyre. Although Vanquish, he is on that soft tyre, which does give him confidence once the super softs start to go off. Then he can start to then you will start closing the gap. Wesley in P8, obviously promoted from P9, initially qualified P9, but promoted since the Gamer NL's penalty. He does need a good launch. He needs to jump Vanquish because he is on the softer compounder tyre to Vanquish. WTF Reverter, he's on the super soft as well. Rinky Morris and Nigel, the two Saubers are going very different on strategy. They're both starting on mediums, but pretty much I think most of the grid is super softs here. Robin is coming up to the grid. Vanquish, he actually got DQ'd from the formation lap. Well, Vanquish got DQ'd from the session, so that's going to ruin his chance of warming up those tyres, which he needs essentially to do. With the top 2, Robin, Marathon 23. He needs a very mega launch. And we are set for the Belgian Grand Prix for F2 here, and lights out and away we go. A little bit of a delay, but Robin gets a good start. And look at that, Donkey Dan does get an excellent start, 3 wide into turn 1. But Robin, oh, there's Vanquish! Vanquish in the wall. Vanquish is in the wall. Oh, and he's got front wing damage as well. Oh, that is unfortunate, but look at this. Robin takes the lead, he's in the lead still after turn 1. He's going up to Rouge, up towards Radion now. Donkey Dan, he's trying to slipstream Robin. Maragin has lost out in the start phase, but Robin is comfortably into P1. Actually breaks very late there, goes wide. So Donkey Dan's gonna be right on the back of him. Robin, yeah, locks up a little bit there. And then final Wesley, he's got gained 3 positions here. He's up into P5. What a really good start from him here. Rinky Morris on mediums. Gamer NL, he is climbing his way through the field. And he goes wide there, and it's just Verstappen the free position. He may tow Verstappen here, although Verstappen, he's gonna tow Rinky Morris here. The battle up front seems to be pretty stable. No one's gaining. Roman has actually got away from Donkey Dan a little bit, and none of them tried to dive down the inside. You don't want to get damage early. Although Vanquish, this is just so unfortunate. This guy just gets so much bad luck. He's a very quick driver, but he just gets the worst luck ever. And now he's into the pit, and well, I'm hoping he's gonna put on softest tyre because he has to catch up. He's got to hope for a safety car now. So it's new wing. Not sure what tyres he just fitted. He's fitted super softs. And WTF Roberto is on medium, so Vanquish will probably catch him very, very quickly. Donkey Dan, he's actually closed up to Robin here. And then 5-9, he's actually got ahead of Maragino 23. Gamer NL 2000 has got past for stuff. He's already got a penalty, Verstappen. I mean, penalties around Belgium can be very harsh. Although it may seem you didn't get a penalty, they will just give you a penalty for no sole reason. But Gamer NL 2000, he has got to pick the pace up. He's got to. And actually, what has happened to Rinky Morris? He's just retired. Man, I'm just falling behind everything here today. Rinky Morris actually retired. Vanquish, he is closing. Donkey Dan, he's 6/10. It is 6/10. Let's look at the battle of two Ferraris here. DRS is now enabled, so let's see if Donkey Dan will get that mega slipstream that he needs. He's got DRS. He is closing. Yeah, he's closing. And Marajan 23's got ahead of NN599 due to that slipstream and the DRS. Wesley, he is very slow. He's not that far behind the two Ferraris. If they keep squabbling for position, this could invite Wesley and actually Team Kate into the battle, and it could be a very entertaining four-way fight. Gamer NL, he's actually 8/10 years picked. He's trying to minimize the damage that's caused. Look at the top fight here. Donkey Dan, he's not letting Robin go. Donkey Dan, he is no slow driver. He can keep up with pretty much anyone. He is no slow driver. He can keep. As you can see, he's just proving my point. He can keep up with Robin, no problem. And he's just getting added booster on that DRS. He's 3 thousandths slower than his best previous time. So is Robin maybe struggling a little bit on tyres because he can't get away from Donkey Dan? Remember, in qualifying, the gap was over 2/10. Marajan 23 actually picks up a penalty, but NN 599, he's gonna get DRS. He is gonna be closing now. Team Cat is nowhere near, but Gamer NL, he's got DRS. Vanquish has the fastest lap, 45.9. He's closing. He is closing. Verstappen, he's not too far away from this fight here. Nigel, he's on mediums, and he's actually keeping on with Verstappen, surprisingly. Is Verstappen struggling on those tyres? Oh, there's a yellow flag somewhere. Oh, and it's Marajan. Oh, 23, and so what happened there? And this is just a Team Kate's retired as well. What in the world is happening? I am sure. Oh, is he just gone into the wall? He just had to probably have understand. It's just hit the wall. God, this race is just unfolding here. Nigel is in P6 now. He's the highest placed medium runner. Marajan's tyres are probably screaming at this point. You don't want to do donuts. Oh, and look at that. As I was saying, his tyres are gone. He needs to come in. Oh, and Donkey Dan, and all of this, he is getting past Robin. That is so unfortunate. Rinky Morris, Tinkate, Vanquish and Marigin are just the most unfortunate. Has just suffered the worst here in this race. And so did WTF Reverter. He had to come in for a new wing as well. And Donkey, he's into the pits, and so will the Ferrari. Game Renell, he's going on. So he takes the lead. Nigel's up into second. Robin, he's actually lost out in his pit stop phases. The gap's going to be bigger than what it was. Oh, here comes Wesley, and he's actually ahead of Robin now, so Robin's not going to be happy, but although... Marigin retires now. He's hit the wall. Yeah, into the wall, the tyres were screaming. Vanquish 3-second time penalty, and look at this Robin closing. He is closing on Wesley. Is Wesley going to defend it? Wesley defends it well. So Donkey Dan, he's comfortably now. He's set to go to the end now. So he is in a net lead here. Although Nigel's going to go very, very long into this stint. He is nowhere near pitting yet. He's got so many laps still. Wesley, he's actually closing on Donkey Dan. This is interesting. He's got away from Robin by 2 seconds. And then in 599, he's closing on Robin. Will he go for a dive? Will he go down the inside? Nope. Oh, and look at the traction Wesley gets. He's gonna be... yeah, he's gonna dive it. Or maybe no, he won't. He's just trying to put him off. Although he's going for another lap, and now he's that close to him. He will... He's actually on fresh supers. Wesley gets a penalty just because I cut the corner. But now, with DRS, he's got overtake engaged on DRS. He's just going to fly past Donkey Dan. Donkey Dan doesn't really need to fight Wesley. Wesley's on supers. He's definitely going to have to pit again. Gamer in L2000, he's just come out on fresh mediums, and he is roughly 5 seconds behind Robin. He hasn't, although Wesley, he's go wide there. Talking of the race now, Donkey Dan's comfortable to go to the end, and he's actually gaining on Wesley, so Wesley's not pulling the gap away. Donkey Dan's gonna use him as a DRS tow. Yeah, you can see he's turned down his ERS because the DRS is just tugging him along. Robin, he was in P1, but now he's got to chase and pull off somewhat of a an amazing race now to win, because the gap is still just under 3 seconds to Donkey Dan, but now he's falling behind NN599 as well. On Verstappen! He's got ahead of Gamer NL. Those tyres are still probably not up to temperature, so I'm not really surprised if they've... And Verstappen is on 1 lap older medium, so his tyres are probably up to temperature, whereas Gamer NL's is probably not yet. But once you get temperature into those tyres, you should be flying. Vanquish is probably a very lonely race for him. Probably a very lonely race for him. It's just that front wing damage has just ruined it for him. He does need a safety car. Doesn't seem like we are gonna get a safety car unless a massive incident happens. And yeah, he's going into the pits for a new set of tyres, and that we took Reverdes on medium, so he's just gonna continue and continue. Well, and Donkey Dan is with DRS, he's overtaking Wesley. Wesley doesn't fight, his tyres are probably nearing the end. And then 599 still ahead of Robin. Gamer no, he's just got ahead of Verstappen. Wesley's trying to follow Donkey down, but the dirty is just costing him. And NN599 is going to be closing him in. Oh, and he nearly loses the back end there. And Wesley, he's trying to close up to Donkey Dan. He's got DRS on Donkey Dan. Robin, he's closing on NN599. He's closing to that battle. Gamer Nelson at the fastest lap of the race now. So he's rumbling on now. His tyres are up to temperature. Well, Verstappen is staying with him, and it's kind of hurting his chances. As he picks up a penalty once again, but with DRS, Gamer no, nothing you can do really. It's just flies past him. Robin is trying to close him in. Donkey Dan's not that far in front. As Wesley picks up a penalty, goes wide. Let's see if NN599. Let's see. He's gonna tow Wesley. Yes, he is gonna tow Wesley. Yep, he's closing him in. He's running no ERS, which is interesting. Yeah, Wesley is running no ERS as well. As Wesley dives into the pits, and so does Nigel. Why is Nigel in the pits? That is very weird. He should be going on to around lap 5. he should be going on to lap 15 at least. A very interesting strategy. He's going on to soft tyres. I mean, he can comfortably take these tyres to the end. I look at Gabriel right now. He's got DRS. Switches to the left hand side. And Verstappen, yeah, he cannot do anything.
Wait, Tom, are you streaming? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Verstappen, he tucks him behind Gamer NL 2000. And then 599, he's close. Actually, Robin and all of this has got past him. So that's interesting. I missed that as well. I missed a lot of incidents in this race. Donkey Dan still leading. After getting done that brilliant pass on Robin. For Robin now, he is gonna have to pass him on track. This is now a race to the checkered flag. But let's look at people further back. Vanquish on fresh mediums. He is going to the end. He's 13 seconds behind WT Roberto. And the other thing is, as he picks up our penalties, his race has just not been his day at all. He got contact at the start, he got tagged by someone, I'm not sure who he got tagged by. He went into the wall. But at least he's in the points. Wesley is he's fitted the soft tyre. Yeah, once again comfortable to go to the end. So is Nigel. Them two are comfortable to go to the end now. The guys up ahead on mediums though are all probably slower than them. Nigel, he needs to close out to Verstappen. But now Gamer NL 2000 has actually got away from Verstappen a little bit. But these guys lost a lot of time to the front three. Gamer NL, he's 10 seconds behind the front three. Which is absolutely not where he needs to be. Yes, you... Is Verstappen close enough to challenge him for DRS? This has been the most exciting battle, in my opinion. For instance, these guys have been swapping positions almost for an entire race. But Verstappen now, he is going to get DRS. He's not going to be close enough. Yeah, he's not going to be close enough to make a move. And Robin, he's actually got ahead. He's back into the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, look how close this is. I'm talking 6/10 between the three of these guys. Oh, and then F109 goes wide there. He goes wide there. And they're all going to be slipstreaming each other. It's not like they're right in the toe. He's gonna get DRS or Robin. He gets a fairly good exit. He's gonna be in DRS. He needs to be as close as he possibly can. And then 599 is lurking as well. This is gonna be a one amazing finish. Donkey Dan, is he closing? He is closing on Robin, but yeah, not a bit too far behind. Robin locks up a little bit. And then 599 is closing up even more now. Donkey Dan, look how close he is now. Look how close he is, right in the back of his gearbox. As Donkey Dan goes wide there. So let's go away from the top 3 fight a little bit here. Gamer now and Verstappen, they're still very close together. Nigel and Wesley, well, they're also been very close together. It's like you got 3 separate races at the moment. Well, we'll make 4 and then this 5th. It's like 5 separate races here. You got the top 3 who are all fighting for the win. And then you got Gamer and Verstappen in their own little battle for 4th and 5th. So this race has kind of been like I mean, Gamer and I'm pretty sure he would be fighting up front if it wasn't for that 5-place grid penalty. But it is very interesting how he's just he's kept his head cool. He's not, I mean, you can't let frustration boil over you at races like this, but he is a very calm guy. He doesn't tend to lose his temper way too often. Well, he doesn't lose his temper at all, to be often. Sorry, what am I saying? Verstappen is actually towing him, and he's right alongside him. But he has the inside line, so he's gonna block him off there. And Nigel retires now. So what's happened? And what they both collide? They actually both collide, and that means Nigel is out of the race. So that's a free position for Vanquish. Wesley's without wing. Oh, and he just goes into the wall. Another free position for Vanquish. W2 Valverde is up to P6 now. What has gone on there? 5 retirements. I don't know what really happened between those two, but they were very close together. I'm sure that there's some sort of incident that triggered this. And look at this, NN599. He is gonna be slipstreaming Donkey Dan. He's closing at the radar knots here, pulls over to the right hand side, and he overtakes Donkey Dan with relative ease. Donkey Dan, you could have defended the inside line there. Verstappen gets ahead of Gamer now. Oh my god, these guys, they're gonna be fighting all the way to the checkered flag, I'm pretty sure. They are losing time to the front 3, but I'm pretty sure they don't really mind that as long as they have a good battle. And then 599. He's trying to close down Robin now. Donkey Down, he's not. He's still very close. And by the way, is NM final within DRS range? We're about to find out if he does open that rear wing flap. But Donkey Dan certainly is going to get DRS. But the NM509 won't. He's not within that DRS window. Verstappen. Oh, look at this! The two of them are side by side. Game Renault gets ahead. But this has been just a brilliant fight between the two of them. I might just stay with these two throughout the entire race. But the top 3 fight is very exciting as well, because this is the fight for the win. As Vanquish gets another penalty. I mean, Vanquish's race, it's not going to be that disappointing. He's still going to get a few points. So, he shouldn't be too disheartened. But yeah, he's probably hoping for a much better result than P7. And they're all out of the DRS range now of each other. They're not within the 1 second of each other. They're all running very low on ERS. They're all very low on ERS. Stamina, Gamer now, look at this. DRS, slipstream. Yep, once again, Verstappen cannot do anything. So Verstappen just cannot. Yeah, and neither one of them can get away from each other. They're always within that DRS range, and Robin picks up a penalty. That's not going to help his cause. He's dropped back. It's to 2 seconds now, so why is he dropped back? Has he got damage? I'm not really sure. As NM final 9 is not going to give up. He's going to race Robin to the checkered flag. Is then final of DRS, but what has happened to Donkey Down? He's 2.6 seconds now, although he's still not very far. But Verstappen, he's not in DRS, so Donkey Down picks up a penalty for multiple warnings. And look at this, Game Renault has now got away from Verstappen. And he has actually picked up the pace. Game Renault's actually picked up the pace to the point where Verstappen can't stay within the DRS window. He's trying to desperately stay with him, but the gamer NL 2000, not only has he picked up the pace, I'm pretty sure he's quite faster than Robin at the moment, who's leading. It's 3 laps to go. Donkey Dan seems to be out of the fight now for victory, unless penalties could still decide this. So the gamer, he's picked up the pace so much Verstappen cannot keep up anymore. WTO Reverter, his mediums are 18 laps old. Very consistent, and he just needed 1 pit stop. That's all he needed. And now NN599, he is closing. He is less than a second now. This is going to be a spectacular descent into a 3-way fight, now into a 2-way fight between Robin and 599. It is interesting as Vanquish picks up another penalty. Now they've got 2 laps to go. This is the penultimate lap. And actually, talking, NM599 probably has issues with fuel. Robin, no issues with fuel. Though ERS is an issue. Robin may win this race if he just keeps it all together. Robin picks up another penalty. That's not going to help his cause. I'm not sure how many penalties NN599 has. I haven't seen him get any penalties at all, to be honest. The gamer, no, he gets a penalty now. And Verstappen has dropped back. But the gamer NL 2000, he is the fastest man on the circuit right now. Yep, he is the fastest man. As these two here, the top two, now as the two enter the final lap of the race. Robin, he's leading this race. Can he get... It seems more likely now he's going to pick up that victory. It just seems more likely now. Robin is actually getting away now. Robin now, he enters the last sector of this lap. Nigel! Yeah, Nigel, oh, sorry. My apologies. Nigel's already out of the race. But anyways, it's been a fantastic drive from Robin. He started on pole, he was leading the race, but then dropped back into P3, but just overtook the two men that were in front of him, Donkey Down and NM599. And he's gonna take the win. And ERL, although penalties is what decides this race. And NM599 has won as Donkey dances the fastest lap on the final lap. And NM599 wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Gamer now comes in 4th, Verstappen finishes in 5th. W2F Roberta, he should be happy with P6. He took those tyres for almost an entire Grand Prix distance. That is impressive. And as Vanquish now finishes, what a race. Your race winner NM599. That is one entertaining race. I strongly suggest you look back on this because although I didn't catch a lot of the incidents, it's still a very enjoyable Grand Prix to watch. So the man from Britain takes it ahead of the Dutch boys. But yeah, the penalties really decided the race. Robin got 2 penalties, and then 599 had 1 penalty, so yeah. But yeah, Robin was a very fast, consistent with his times. Yeah, very impressive with the pace as well. But yeah, that has been the Belgian Grand Prix in ERL F2. This has been round 9. We are on, I think, in Italy next. I think we're in Italy next for round 10, so tune into that. The Slipstream Fest will commence in Italy. Yeah, Italy's going to be one exciting race. I strongly suggest you tune into that one next Friday, 8 PM UK time. But yes, an enjoyable Grand Prix. I have been away since Austria, I think. Was it Austria? Yeah, since Austria. But yeah, now I'm back full time and should be commentating next week as well. But yeah, a fairly enjoyable race to watch. A lot of good fights, although I didn't catch some of them, but yeah, still very enjoyable Grand Prix, and I'll see you guys next week.